Deep sigh. I want to share something with you that's very personal and very vulnerable for me. I'm sure you already know from the title. I almost wanted to title it Big Fat Loser Proves to Herself and to the World that she is still an alcoholic. But that seemed harsh. And my message here is not about being hard on ourselves. So I had a drink. I have my sobriety date, September 23rd, coming up. And back in, you'd think I'd remember, or maybe not. I don't know. It was June or July. I don't know. There was an outing that I went to. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I really don't. But it seemed like a good idea to have a drink. I thought it was going to be this big monumental thing, like, oh my gosh, I have quit for a year plus and it's going to feel a certain way and I'm going to feel a certain way and it's going to be liberating because I'm going to prove it to myself that I can have one drink, maybe two, and stop and just be normal. Nope. I had one, then I had two, 3, 4, 5. Did it hit me like a brick wall? No. I thought I was going to be, if I ever drank again, I was going to be a lightweight. I was going to just have one glass of wine and cheap date, right? No, it was like I had never stopped drinking. I drank and I drank and I drank and I drank and I drank. And the next morning, I wouldn't say I felt awful about myself, but I was sad in a way. All that progress that I had made and feeling so good, not about myself as a person, but just feeling so good healthy wise. It really does feel good to not drink in your body. It feels good. You feel freer, clearer, all of that. And I just thought, wow, this momentous, grand moment of me drinking after not drinking for so long. And just like that, I proved to myself that I can't just have one. That is the illness. It's nothing else for me. The illness is more, more, more. And I proved it again and again to myself, literally again and again with each seltzer drink opening. I just proved it that I can't be that way. I can't be one of those people that can only have one and be fine. I'm not wired that way. I wish I was, clearly, but I'm not. So I'm not going to sit here and focus on all of that. Made a mistake, owning up to the mistake. Right now, to date, no one knows except for my husband that this happened. I have not told my mom. I have not told anybody in my family, my kids. Nobody knows. And I may tell them before this airs, but that's not the point. The point is, I was struggling because I have documented my sobriety and saying, I quit drinking and then I'm doing it. I'm staying with the sobriety. And I thought, it's coming. The date is coming. And not like the world revolves around me. I don't expect anybody else to remember my sobriety date. But I was thinking, it's coming. And what in the world am I going to say? Do I ignore that date when it comes and just act like nothing to see here? Or do I act like it didn't happen since it is just a small little handful of people that knew? I just couldn't do that. I thought a relapse is something that not just me can relate to. And I want other people out there, if there's even just one person listening that has relapsed and feels like a big, huge piece of crap because of it, you are not alone. You are human. We all make mistakes. No one told me to quit drinking. I told myself to quit drinking. So, gosh, I didn't want to cry. The only person I really am letting down is myself. And I love myself more than that. I'm not going to beat myself up. I fell, and I need to get back up. I need to start again. My sobriety is not dictated by a certain date. It's the way I live now. It's just who I am. And I'm going to stop focusing on it being a date, on it being a length of time. And instead, I'm just going to focus on me and my health journey, eating well, exercising, trying to be a good person, and not worry so much about how many days has it been that I've proved to myself that I'm worthy. That's not a way to live. I am worthy of a good life, and I am worthy of second chances, third chances, fourth chances, whatever it takes. I don't know if there's another slip up in my future. I hope there's not, but I'm not going to beat myself up for it. I'm proud of the days that I did it, and there've been a lot of them. I cannot be a social drinker, and that's okay. I learned something very important about myself. Sobriety means me feeling good about myself, not being perfect, but it's a commitment I'm making to myself. And if I fall, I will get back up. It's a decision I made for myself, to myself, and that's the only person that I need to answer to about this. So I want to give you this glimmer of hope that if you have gone through this, or maybe you're waking up today and you had a slip up, it's okay. You start today. Start new. It's fine. Nobody died. You made a decision and you regretted it. If you're dieting and you eat a cookie, does that mean that you should never diet again? You should never worry about your health again? You should just put your face in the cookie jar and just die there? So it turns out I can't just have one drink, okay? Shocking. Who knew? Oh, that's right. That would be me. I knew. I thought maybe after all this time, things had changed. And they haven't. That part of me has not changed. But the committed part of me, the part of me that has the drive to be better and do better, is there. It's there and it's powerful. And I'm just going to tap back into that. I learned a very valuable lesson, and I'm proud of myself for learning that lesson and not letting it make me revert back to old behavior. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to be that version of myself anymore. And for anybody listening, I do not think that drinking is bad. I think that drinking is bad for me. To anyone that's in AA or follows it very, literal, I do not belong to any groups or anything like that. So if there's anything that I said in this podcast that is offensive or wrong, I apologize. This is just me being me and trying to let people know that if they are out there and if they have been feeling down on themselves for succumbing to their addiction, start new, start today. Just start today. It's okay. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me. This slip up has actually strengthened my resolve. It has showed me that alcohol doesn't fit in my life anymore. And even though it was hard, and this is hard, I am grateful for the reminder. You're not a failure. You are human. And what matters is getting back up and moving forward. This journey of sobriety it is not a straight line. It is curvy, and there are stairs and detours, and it can be messy, but it's taught me so much about myself. And so has relapsing. It has taught me a lot about myself. I know now what I want for me. So it was a revealing moment for me, and I'm grateful for it. I hope this helps anybody that is going through this. And I promise to do better and be better. I'm promising myself. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.